All right, we're going to conclude the ghost stories from the haunted house today. And we are going to discuss, I think, what my sister experienced. I think that will be the last one, my eldest sister. So, to reiterate, she said in our room, because we shared a room for a while. We we shared a room most of our lives. It's pretty funny. But anyways, she said there was a middle-aged couple who would terrorize her and laugh at her and say that no one would believe that they were there. I never experienced that, but I was dealing with other things at that time. So they didn't bother me. So I never saw them. But I don't doubt they were there. They just probably were fixated on her rather than me. She's 5 years older, so maybe there was like an age thing there. I'm not too sure. Maybe I was just too weird and scary. I'm not too sure. But, so there's that. When she moved into my great aunt's room, because from the family house, our aunts sold it, so we had to move, and so we had to take our great aunt and our uncle, who was disabled, with us. So that's why we had to move into a bigger house that could house all of us. But she got injured from a dog my second eldest sister brought home. So then one of our aunts took her instead. So that's that. Her birthday passed. That great aunt, her birthday passed. She was born on August 10th. My dad and my ex-husband are born on the 11th. My first boyfriend, born on the 14th. And my grandma, my dad's mom's birthday just passed. Hers was on yesterday, the 19th. So I am surrounded by Leos. But this aunt, she died on my birthday. So I share a birthday on her death day. So that's interesting. But anyway, so she had to move out. And so my sister moved into her room, and she said, and I don't think she ever discussed ghosts with us necessarily. It was kind of a hush-hush thing in our family. I didn't know my cousins on that side could see it until we were older and we were talking during a family get-together, and we were like, oh my gosh, everyone can see them. We're not crazy. Anyways, so she started sleeping in there, and she said her boyfriend at the time didn't like the closet, and he kept feeling like she was going to disappear in there. And she said she'd wake up and there'd always be dirt in the bed, like someone or little someone just kept crawling into bed with her and just leaving dirt in the bed. So there was that. Hers was also the wall that was collapsing from mold and rot. So there was that. And then she mentioned that the old man in the living room had whispered in her ear on that couch, and I think that was it. I'm so casual. I'm like, it's and this and this and this and da 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 da. When you deal with this your whole life, it's kind of just like, let's go down the list of all the things that we've experienced. You know what I mean? There's not a lot that unsettles me. The things that unsettled me in the house weren't necessarily spirits, but entities and other forces that were not spirits or human at any point in time. So those are the things that unsettle me. But yeah, so that concludes that house, the haunted house. Yeah, I kind of want to know the history of that house, like who lived there before, just because I know that they were a surgeon and I know it was haunted way before we arrived. But like, I don't really, because sometimes when you really do research on ghosts and you give them names and you give them faces and you give them backstories, you're bringing them back to this realm, and that can be problematic, especially when they're not nice people. So it's best to kind of leave them to dissipate into the void over time. And I know if you don't believe in ghosts, that's fine. Scientifically, they've proven that our energy can, charge an area and stay there as an imprint in the areas like molecules, and so that's what they think some impression ghosts are. Those are like the spirits that an energy where like big fights occur, traumatic experiences, ghosts that are set in a pattern. Those are like impressions, I think is what they're called. um Energy impressions, not quite the same thing as what I'm talking about. I don't think I've ever experienced energy impressions, just more so spirits with personalities. So that is going to conclude this story time. I think I have one more about a ghost in New Mexico. Yes.